Hello Darts Nutz, I'm going to do a review of a set of Red Dragon darts here. This is the 22 gram Retro number 2. I think there's 4 different models, but they're all a different weight, and I think it's just a single weight for each model. There's 21, 24 and 26, but they're all a different shape like I said. These cost £21.90. and they're a 90% tungsten dart, and as you can see it comes in this little Red Dragon package. This is the first time I've opened them, and you get the Red Dragon trifold wallet and the very colourful darts. Got 1 set, 2, 3 and 4 sets of flights, so you got plenty of flights there, and the flights and the shaft are all in the fluorescent kind of colours, and there's 3 sets of shafts as well, polycarbonate, all look to be medium size, so you get plenty for your money there. And then you get the little Red Dragon guarantee price promise, not price promise, warranty card. It says these darts barrels are guaranteed against faulty materials or workmanship for 1 year from date of purchase. These darts are match weighted to within 0.1 grams, and you also get a point protector and obviously the barrels. So that's quite a lot for £21.90. 3 sets of the retro flights and shafts, and an extra set of Team Red Dragon flights. So we'll have a close look at the barrels now. Right, here's the quick close look, then I'll put the detailed picture up with all the measurements on. The barrels are fitted with fairly short and very sharp silver point, and as you can see the nose of the barrel is a slightly curved, squarish bull nose, and the front section of the barrel has got a kind of a standard ring grip, which is quite squarely cut and fairly deep grooves. It's quite grippy, like it's probably just about a high medium, and then it's got this kind of a very finely cut micro grip, and even that's pretty grippy, and it's quite a good datum point if you like to grip near the middle. You can feel that straight away. I can also feel like the edges of the ring at the front of it and on the rear. Almost feels like a very subtle scallop there in between the big ring grip, and then you've got more of the normal ring grip after that, and then it's a slightly smooth section with the fluorescent coloured ring grip on the rear. Remind me a little bit of the Snakebite 8 darts that I reviewed not long ago. Maybe that's where the idea for this one came from, or I'm not really sure now because I can't remember which one came up first, but it's no bad thing because the Snakebite 8's a pretty nice dart. My grip seems to be falling naturally into that section there, like, but I'll probably try at the front and there, but it feels as if it's going to be best there actually. I wouldn't say that was properly in the centre, but maybe just slightly front of the centre. And then you've got some medium polycarbonate stems, and the hardcore flights, very nice strong flights, standard shape. So I'll just let you look at the dart for a bit, then I'll put the detailed picture up. Okay, here's the detailed picture. Here's the detailed look at the darts. It's got a 27mm point. There's a rounded bull nose to the barrel, and it's got a smooth section of about 3mm there. And then you've got this quite grippy ring grip. It's quite deeply grooved. That's 13.6mm wide. And then you've got this kind of a micro style grip, which is 8.8mm wide. And then you've got more of the ring grip, another 13.6mm wide. And then there's a smooth section of 4.9mm with the RD logo. And then on the rear of the barrel you've got the same ring grip but with painted grooves. That's 7mm to the end of the barrel. The overall length is 50.97 and the width is 6.3mm. Okay, I'll take some measurements along the barrel. Get that squared up a little bit better. Barrel length is 50.97. I'll measure this ring grip on the front section first. That says 6.25. A ring grip on the rear, 6.28, and this section, smooth section at the back, 6.3. So it's a little bit wider there on the smooth section, and this micro grip section, it definitely looks thinner. That's 5.97, so it's probably 0.5mm, or just over 0.5mm thinner. So that's probably why it felt like it was a bit of a scallop. So there you go, that's the measurements. I'll compare the weight of the barrels now, see how they match up. That one is 22.25 grams. That one is 22.27, pretty close. And that is 22.29. So pretty closely matched there, and well within the advertised range of 0.1 grams. And the weight of the full setup is 24.17 grams. Right, I'll see if I can find the balance point. It may be a little bit awkward because it goes quite thin in that middle section. Well, I wouldn't say that was exactly in the middle, like, but it's probably just front of the middle, but it might affect how it rests. So with nothing attached, it looks to be exactly where that micro grip is, which is, I would say, more to the front of the barrel, so front weighted, and with the supplied setup it just moves a little bit more up the barrel and becomes a little bit more central. Yeah, so just about here. So that's the detailed look at the Red Dragon Retro number 2 22 gram darts. It's quite similar to the snakebite darts I reviewed a while ago, but it'd be quite interesting to see how that section there where it goes thinner, how it feels when I throw it from there. So let's give them a throw and see how they go. I'm holding the darts pretty much right on the nose of the barrel, just on that normal ring grip. Grip is pretty good there. It's not overly grippy, but there's quite a bit of bite on the edges. I haven't tried that section yet. I'll try that in a minute, where that little indented part is. It's probably just a little bit too far up the barrel for my natural grip. It would probably be better if it was just about there for me, but I suspect that grip there is where it's better balanced. It kind of sits nice in your fingers on that grip, but for now I'm just going to try it with the normal front grip. But one thing I have noticed just off them few throws is, I know the darts are only 22 gram, but they kind of feel quite a lot lighter, and the darts were flying quite quick through the air, which was a little bit unexpected. But I didn't notice any issues with the flight. It seemed pretty stable. But I'll have a few more throws from there, then I'll try that micro grip scallop section. I'll just have a go on that kind of a micro style grip now. It's a little bit thinner, the barrel there, but it's quite a nice grip to grip onto, but I suspect it's probably a little bit better balanced there. A little bit out of my natural grip, but I'll give it a throw, see how it feels. A little bit high. Second two were okay, first one was a little bit weird. Feels a little bit strange though on the drawback when I'm drawing it back. It kind of sets up my grip a little bit different. But I'll have a few more throws from there. I think it's definitely better balanced there, just feels a little bit strange for me, but some of them are flying out my hand really nicely. I'll have a few more throws from there just to see if I can get any better at it, but I suspect if you're a natural middle gripper, that'll be the sweet spot for you. I think it definitely flies really nice from there, but probably take me a while to get the hang of it properly. One more go. It does feel like the balance of the dart is spot on for that grip though. It's not quite exactly in the centre of the barrel, so if you're a front gripper it might suit some front grippers as well. I dare say that with a bit more practice I'll probably get better at it from there, but I suspect it's going to suit middle grippers probably more because it's probably closer to a middle gripper's position there, and it feels a nice grip because it's slightly indented, so although it's not probably as grippy as the ring grip part, you've still got like a datum point there, so you always know where your grip point is, and you've got a little bit of an edge to push against. But I think overall the balance there is really nice, but for the sake of experimenting, I'm just going to try the rear grip just to see how it might fly for a rear gripper, but I don't expect this to be very pretty. Yep. Not too bad. I was getting quite a lot of spin as usual. One more go from there. Yeah. It's just a little bit too strange throwing it from the rear for me, but probably be okay for a natural rear gripper, but you haven't got much grip there where that smooth section is, so depending on how you grip it, I think you're better off if you're not fully on the rear, just on that ring grip there. But I would say this dart is probably going to suit middle grippers the best. Just that section there, it just feels better balanced around there for me. If it was a little bit further to the nose of the barrel, it might have been better for me, but it isn't flying too bad with my normal front grip, but I think it just seemed to fly better there. Just probably take a bit more for me to get the used to it though, but I'll just go back to that grip now just to see if I can get any better. I didn't release that last one right. So there you go, the Red Dragon Retro number 2, 22 gram darts. It wasn't too bad for my normal front grip, but I think it definitely works best where that indented part is, and might take a little while to get the hang of it if it's not in your normal position. It's a little bit further up the barrel for me, but I was starting to get a little bit better at it, and I think with a few more throws I should do okay with it, but it certainly feels better balanced there. It's kind of just slightly front of centre that, so if you're a centre gripper, then I think I would recommend the dart. Definitely give it a go. I'm not so sure about rear grippers. It wasn't flying terrible or anything there, but it's quite hard for me to gauge sometimes. But there's not a lot of grip on that part there, so if you're a rear gripper that is around about there, then it's probably going to be okay. And like I said, for my front grip it wasn't too bad, but I think that is definitely the sweet spot for the dart. So if you think your grip is around there, definitely give them a try. It definitely was better balanced, so that's the dart for you if that's where you grip it. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.